Hey everybody, welcome back. So we're on our Tilde lot, whatever it was called. It's called Tilde. I don't know why I'm saying Tilde. It's called, title. I don't know why. Tilde, that's the key beside your one, right? Don't ask. My brain was just being stupid. So I've been very busy, and I want to show you with this stone what I've been doing for gathering the resources. So I decided what I want to do is I want to fly out all the raw resources. So not the processed resources, but actually raw, and bring them to the main planet. Just for now. I might change it from the next planet, or move it to a different place eventually, things like that. But anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab our miners here, and basically we go ahead and we swing this around. And so we just go and engulf these guys. You can do 2 or 3 on here. I usually try to do 3, even if you engulf it all in, say less than 3, just because it just the throughput's a bit faster, right? And then what I'm doing now is I place down our planetary logistics, but I'm doing this a little bit different now than I used to, because it makes way more sense. So each one of these are dedicated. So this is stone, right? So we're going to go to stone. And then I give it 10 drones, just 10 local drones. I don't really need too much, especially when you have, like, a few nodes of each. Then there's 50 drones plus, right? Because, well, there's a bunch on each of them. And plus, once we research more, we get more upgrades, things like that. So anyways, I go ahead and I do this. So I go and I bring this over here. And I guess it should go like this. Oh, one more. There you go. And then we got this guy over here. We'll bring him to this side, I guess. Go, and then there you go. And so that's it, we're done, and we need to power it up. So I've been using these guys now. So this one was made out of that, so it's made from this guy, and then the those other guys that we have automated. And basically it's got like a really nice AoE to it. It does have a big foundation. It's still nicer though, obviously, than spamming a bunch of the small guys, and you can hardly even see them. That's what it looks like with the satellite, but it is a really good radius for that. And there you go. So we got that, and a lot of other resources. So you can go around and click all these and see them. So yeah, your titanium and things like that. I had to fix another stone one because I made a boo-boo. I set it to copper, so obviously it wasn't grabbing anything, right? But yeah, that should work. And then on the bright side, which is actually kind of cool because there wasn't a lot of resources on the bright side, oddly enough. We basically can now set up a system to go and grab those and store it. And yeah, so basically if we look on the planet here, you can see all the nodes here. I never bother grabbing the coal. There's not very much coal in here. There's no point even attempting to do anything with it. There's some copper here and stone here. I'll probably fix those later on for fun anyways. Some iron there, but I just thought for now this is good enough, and I wanted to get this up and running anyways. So basically what I was thinking here is then we can make multiple of these guys here. So we'll just go somewhere like over here, I guess. Doesn't need to be in the same... Oh, I don't have any of them in my inventory. It's like, it shouldn't be red forever. We just have to find them. So you can see I brought a lot of materials here over time. Here you go. Here's the big ones. So, yeah, let's bring it over. I'm going to only be doing the... Let's do it right here, I guess. Or I could do it all in one. I was trying to make it more even, right? Like, just match up to it. Let's do that for fun. So you got this one here. There you go. The only downside is you got the containers there, so it's going to ruin your nice evenness, isn't it? Darn it. Okay, so you guys are going to go right here, I guess. Well, you got the same thing. So 1, 2, and part on the 3. So 1, 2, and part on the 3. There you go. There you go. Part on the 3. Like that, I guess, right? There you go. Now I definitely want to move these just so I can have them a little bit more even. We got more containers here anyway, so we can just move these in here somewhere. I'll just go like this, give it like a more even look to it. That might be too close, though. Yeah, I think that was too close. On that one, it still looks close there. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. I think that's better. It doesn't have to be exact anyways. It's just, you know. Oh, that one's definitely off. Symmetry is just fun here. That's all I'm trying. Oh, you kept breaking symmetry that many times, huh? Let's try it again, shall we? There we go. Oh, it's broken on this side too, huh? Oh yeah, you're really too close here. Now that's broken? And that's off by a bit there now. Wow, I'm really bad at this. There's no, like, locking or anything like that, right? So you can easily derp up, especially being me, of all people. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and you can just, you know, obviously start throwing this stuff in here. I meant to just throw whatever in there, actually. There you go. Okay. You in there, and then grab you guys. Throw you over here. Yeah. Okay. And then we can take these guys out. Ah, kind of. That's cool. I could also set that to one of the materials too, right? So then I'm using all of them. Or I was going to keep that as an incoming too. Who knows? But anyways, so let's go ahead. And the only thing is now we got rid of one of our items we needed. Let's see if we can find those guys. We're going to need these guys too, more likely. And then, yeah, those guys are going to need. I need more of those guys though. Also, I need my... I guess I'm going to need these guys. There's that. And what else was I going to need? Oh, yeah, the big guys. There you go. This is what happens when you throw everything away. Okay, I think we're pretty good here. Oh, there's more ships over here, but I think we got what we need. Okay, so we're going to put one of you guys over here as well then. There you go. I think that's how it works. So that should have a pretty even look to it. Yeah, I say that's pretty cool. Okay, so then you can set your materials to whatever. So this one, we're going to say iron. And then this one will say this is copper. Or this one we can say this is titanium, for example. And then this one can be this guy. I'm not going to worry about stone right now anyways. Don't need it. And then we can set, I'll say just set 50 of those in there, basically, and 10 of those. Too bad you can't do the shift and it lets go. Like, it actually sticks on you, so you have to see how it... Because it has a max, but I guess it's just like, no. There you go. So that should work. See this? When we unlocked, by the way, when we unlocked the research for the warping, what was it? It was actually the speed for these guys. I didn't realize it till later. But basically, when we unlocked the other upgrade for their speed, that's when they unlock. So... this basically here unlocks logistic vessel warp, but apparently they can still move between systems without warp. I want to try it out. I think it's a horrible idea, but I want to see how bad it is, like how slow, because it would take like 40 minutes or 45 minutes for me to fly. If they're flying around that length, that would also take these guys that long, which that would be pretty horrifying. I mean, it's going to take a very long time to get anywhere, right? But I still want to check it out. So do we have any of you guys in my inventory? Yes, I do. So what we can do here is, if you want, it does cover it, right? Yeah. So we're going to put you guys here. So one and on the second one, basically. So like right here. Just trying to make it somewhat even. Oh, I should show you the power on this planet. It has quite a lot of power, actually. There you go. So our power on this place, yeah. 265 megawatts, and that's all the time, right? And look, it's almost at 100% because of these guys here. Obviously, that'll go down once it's charging, but doing that 60 megawatts and 4 of those going, yeah, it takes a bit of power. But local planet, yeah. So this is usually your demand here. Like, you know, your demand is right here, that little thin line, right? So right now, obviously, it's going crazy because of our current needs for it. But yeah, that's pretty damn cool. Okay, so there you go. You got them all there? Okay. So now I guess we get to have a bit of fun with this and see how this works. So we're going to go ahead and change local to demand, and then local to demand, local to demand, and then local to demand. I think I screwed up this one. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, there you go. That's pretty cool. They're all flying there. I love it. So, basically now those guys obviously will ship everything there, and we'll get what we need there over time, and then, yeah, this will have lots of materials here, so you can see those are filling up pretty good here. Some of these might fill up a bit faster too, just depending on, you know, where they're grabbing it from and how many of those resources there are. But basically, they'll swarm around, grab the resources obviously you need, and yeah, it works really well. So it's pretty cool looking though. I love it. Cool. Thought I'd take a screenshot there for that. Okay, so there we have it. So let's see how horrifying this is. We're going to go home, basically, and see what we can do here. So we can leave everything here. Might as well. It just means I have to set up stuff at home, though, for, you know, I have nothing. I'm naked, right? Make sure, obviously, you got enough warp and power. We do. Just for safety reasons, you should always save. So 18 and then recording. I save quite often. I don't have autosave on, that's why. So I just save all the time just in case of, you know. Well, that's a bit weird. Oh, there you go. That was weird. I thought I clicked save originally. Maybe I didn't. But anyway, so we're going to go back into space here. And then, oh, I guess we're going to close the other systems so their names pop up. There we go. Here's our home system. There we go. And don't look at the, like, right in the middle of the screen. Look at the bottom right there for target distance. You can do a bit more accurate drop off there. At least I feel like you can. Now this wastes a lot of warp fuel when you do that, right? So yeah, you're basically wasting it when you do that. But if you have warp fuel to waste, you'll get to your planet a lot faster there. There you go. Do I have any more? No, see? But that's fine. It's like candy right now for me, so I don't mind it. So that's why I do it. But yeah, you probably don't want to waste it that badly. Okay, so now we can go to our planet here, and we're going to have to build infrastructure, basically, which I don't have anything in my inventory, so I'm going to have to craft some of this by hand and all that fun, boring stuff. But basically, we're going to want to craft a system to import those materials and then eventually ship them to this planet. So I will grab the materials I need, and then we'll be back here in a few to get started with that. By the way, one of the updates, I forgot about this, they did the update for making these a little more efficient. So instead of 0.5, they're 1.0%, so 1% chance. So what you're going to have to do, unfortunately, is you're going to have to break these and then replace them down, basically. So just do what we had here before. Boom. Boom. I should later on get a bigger, larger size of this, obviously. Go crazy. But for now, this is great. So we go from here. Oh, you're going to be a pain because of that one, aren't you? Darn it. We're going to have to delete that part right there. And then hopefully this will copy over there. And then this. And this. And this. this, and then this. There you go. There we have it. Of course, it's going to circle in there. It takes a bit for the other one to catch up, but eventually that'll fill up more and more and more. But basically now you have a 1% chance. Awesome. It shows right there. To get that. So I like that, and gives us an opportunity to obviously, there you go, thicken up more. It gives you a double chance now to do that. So instead of having 10 of these to do what we're doing now, you only need 5, or I guess what you could say is, 2.5 of these would have done what we had before. So it just means we get to expand bigger, though. But really cool. I do love this one. This one's a little funner, and it's a little less energy intensive as well compared to the other one. But now you'll see this coming in a little bit more, hopefully, here. Oh, we don't have them belting out. Yeah, it's a little hard to show you that when you don't have it connected. Oh, crap. You're going to have to delete every single one of these belts the way it does it. Okay. There you go. It's like, of course, now it'll come out pretty thick just because it's full of it, but yeah. These will clean up here in a second, and you can kind of see how they're coming. So there's one there. There's one there. 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 So yeah, a lot more efficient this way now. Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that, but you do have to rebuild them. So if you're watching this and you only had 0.5 and wondering why don't I have 1.0, or who knows what it is in the future, if they do changes like that, more than likely you just have to replace the building, just so you can get that efficiency out of it. Okay, so we are back. I actually went back and grabbed a couple items. A lot of them I made anyways, but like I wanted to get some of these drones. I made some ships, but and I made these here, but it was getting to the point where I didn't want to hand make these. At the same time, I also finally, I know I've been promising this for a million years, I went ahead and added a conveyor belt crafting here, just the number 1, and then the sorters here. So that way those will help a wee bit over time. So anyways, let's see what we're gonna do here. So we want to obviously get started on this other project of ours. We need new terrain, new land, new everything. We don't want to obviously be doing this where oh, look at there's a little eclipse. We call that a gas eclipse. But anyways, we want to find a spot, not obviously jammed up where everything else is, where we can start this new project. Like over here is a pretty nice little area, for example. It's not too bad here. I do have some concrete too, so we can fill up the areas if we want to. Here is the equator here. So usually the equator is a nice place to build because you're able to kind of it's easier to go up and down basically. Let's check here. So let's do, we don't want to hide resources. We don't want to show the foundation though. And then we'll just go like this. You can just do it quickly if you want. I mean, obviously, if you don't click it like this, you'll lose even more out of it, but it's up to you. I don't really have much foundation. That'll be something I'll have to work on over time, but that's fine. Now, you don't want to lose all your water either, but I don't mind covering a big chunk. As long as you got lots of water somewhere else on the planet, it's not a huge deal, but there you go. So the idea here then is we'd want to start bringing our stuff here. Is there a big line here? Oh, here's one of those big lines. No, that's not a big line. I thought that was a big line. Here's the big line. I'd say this would be the place that you want to do it. So let's fix this water a bit here. There you go. There's more, being able to build in this area, use this land up a bit for a new little project here. It's not even just like, I just want to see what it's like to send the ships over and like how long you think it's going to take and things like that. Obviously, we probably won't even be here for the full, it coming here, but that's fine. Even if it took a long time, if it makes it here, that's not such a bad thing, so. Okay, let's leave it there. We'll just leave a couple on this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the resources now. and they'll come from their magical place. So let's. I'm gonna leave some buffer there for solar panels in the future. But here's one. There's okay. So there's one. Hopefully these. I know these lines start squishing eventually, but I think we're good for now. So you could put these in the middle, I guess. Here's two. Oh, they can't go there. Okay, so you have to have a 2 gap in between them, huh? So there's another gap. So you have to have 2 full gaps kind of thing. Oh, that's not 2 full gaps. There you go. Apparently I wasn't prepared for this size here. I'm going to have to clean this up even more then. And I'm running low, unfortunately, because of my amount I've put in here. Just trying to fill it in without wasting it all. It kind of likes to click on its own, by the way. You probably noticed that, but I don't know if it's like trying to fill in a hole, like, and it kind of fills in the sides a bit more, or it's just a little like, it's not meant to do precise, right? It's not meant to do what we do with it. Okay, so you can't go there. Oh, see, that's the problem right there. See, it's trying to do the thing. Well, you know what you do? Okay, so this is the equator part right here. So instead what you do is you put one here, and then you put one here. And you work this way, and then you work that way kind of thing. That works. Okay, so, let's go ahead and give these guys power. So we'll use one of our satellites. I brought more of those satellites with us. Or whatever you want to call them. What do they call them? Satellite substation, actually. We'll put you here. And we'll put you here. They fit pretty good here, too, so there you go. And then we'll have this one. We'll leave them empty. Like, we won't give it anything yet, but we'll say this is going to be iron, right? This will be copper. This will be titanium. And then this one will be silicon. And then what we're going to do is we are going to give these all a demand. Don't give them the... If you don't want these ones flying a million days in space, don't give these ones as well thing. So 500, right? So it can carry 5,000 ore, but if it takes like 40 minutes plus just to go one direction, it'll take a long time, but that's the key point. If you don't mind them taking that long, at least the one way, and then using something faster on this side, might not work so bad. But anyways, we're going to just leave that alone right now and try this out. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch these to remote demand. So there you go. Remote demand. Remote demand. Because as far as I know, nowhere else we have these on remote demand. There you go. So if we go to the map here, we got to zoom out here. We got to see how this is working. So we got our system over here. And, oh, there they are. I will be damned. They are much faster, I think, than I thought they were. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe not quite as fast, but there you go. But that's so freaking cool. That is so cool. You know, I gotta share this. You know, that's me like typing away, sharing. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, that'll take a bit. I think before it said it took. It's too bad you lose the numbers, but I think before without warp fuel, it was like, yeah, this will take 45 minutes. Unfortunately, it does not say that anymore. I don't even think if you get rid of your warp fuel, you can actually. It just the calculation goes based on your fastest ability. I think so. Yeah. 2 light years. I wonder if you can do a calculator. 2 light years to kilometers. Okay. 2,000 meters a second divided by 2 light years. Yeah, that gave That put it into hertz. Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm thinking those might be even a bit more fake numbered wise, but anyways. But there you go. So it's on its way. So that's really cool. Now, if we were to give these guys some warp fuel, this would be a little different, and that's something what we're gonna do now. I think actually, is we're gonna set up a way to start sending warp fuel to those, and then that way I can send the other guys. Now, I won't get warp fuel remotely, but maybe eventually I will. I'm not worried about that right now anyways. But we're making our warp fuel somewhere around here. So where do we make our warp fuel? Is it over here or is it over here? It's over here then. Oh, right here. So this is our warp fuel now. And we're not actually making a lot of it. And there must be a reasoning to that. Why? Oh, you're just slow as hell. That's keeping up. You're not keeping up. Okay. How are you guys doing? I don't even think these guys are doing that well, but this is where I need to start doing some of this improvements on off camera. So, oh, these require those guys too, which those are probably coming in really slow right now. Actually, you're being manufactured right here, but look at this. Look at the iron here. Funny enough, I actually have a lot of iron coming in. It's just, it doesn't take it all to the end, huh? Interesting. So you're literally just waiting on iron, huh? Okay. So it's not really that we have no iron, it's just we have no speed on our iron. Okay, so we just need to replace this. Of course, no upgrades yet for belts. One day, my friends. One day we'll have the ability. Science will have taken us that far. Okay, so let's go ahead and give those an upgrade then. There you go. And that should really help with that. Now, it's coming out pretty slow. Oh, because we're using just... Yeah, so this needs to be fixed as well, unfortunately. Crap. I can't delete that belt. Oh, yeah, I can. There you go. There you go. And then we'll put the faster belt in here. I'll give it the supersized belt here. So we're going to tab it. Oh, it was already tabbed into iron. That's awesome. I guess it remembered it. Oh, that's going to break it, isn't it? There you go. There you go. That'll fix the iron supply there. So we actually have iron being made and sent from different planets. We did that before, right? Locally, you know, iron plates, not iron ore. That's why I'm doing iron ore for the other thing. I thought that was just fun, you know, set up a separate thing for iron ore. But obviously our iron supplies were getting a little lower, and this should fix that up. As you can see, it's going pretty good here. There we go. Because when you get your chains slowed down like that, right, everyone starts slowing down. Everything buckles, and it doesn't go so well. So that'll produce a bit more. And then now these guys will produce obviously more now too. Now the ratios might not be right anyway, so it needs 2 engines, takes 2 seconds. This makes an engine every 2 seconds. So literally what we have set up here is only worth half of what these guys can supply anyway. So this is where things need to change. This is where I'll probably actually do like different setups. Like I'll have a large engine one, a large one of those, and then just come in with drones and all that and fill those in. That's kind of my hope and idea anyways. But let's check our map here anyways for those guys coming in here. So yeah, there they are. So they're going to take a long time to get to us. There you go. Okay, so what we need to do now is... Yeah, I want to use some of this up anyways. This won't be our main factor. Well, maybe this will be, and I'll change it. Who knows? But it is a good spot because it's... Get quite a bit here anyway. So we're going to take you. And we're going to want to keep some out of here. So, I just want to make sure I always have some for me. So, I mean, I have tons of it anyway, so that should be enough. I'm going to store it elsewhere, right? And let's actually move you because I don't like where you are anyways. There you go. And we're just going to go ahead and put you from here. Oh yeah, I forgot you plug it right in there. And then this is going to be our warp fuel one. So might as well give this a bunch of drones. There you go. And this is going to be warp fuel. So how are we going to do this? There you go. You're going to supply it. Cool. And then we'll have you coming out of here. Okay, that's good. And then we just have to find our new setup. At least we know it's on this equator, right? So you just have to go in circles here. Wasn't it on the equator? Oh, yeah, here it is. We probably literally were near it. We just kind of went off a bit. Anyways, here these guys are. So what we're going to do is we're going to demand it, right? But don't set it yet. What you want to do is set this to like a low max, I guess, to start with. That way you're saving yourself a bit. So we'll say like 100 max. Actually, how much do these drones carry at a time? 60. Okay, yeah, 100 is actually a good number then. So we'll just say 100, and we'll set them all to 100 first. There you go. And basically, that way they'll be fed, and then you can feed them within each other. So I know that sounds weird, but I'll show you here in a second. Never done this, by the way, but that's from my understanding, that's how it should work. And then, there you go. Because, you know, they won't go inside each other, right? So we'll do local supply, remote supply. No, we're not going to do remote supply. It's just going to be remote storage. There you go. So remote storage basically means that it should not request or be touched or anything remotely. It's basically, I think, like saying remote's disabled. Okay, and then local demand. Local demand. There you go. Local demand. And then local demand. There you go. So these will get filled up here in a second. That must be them now. Hello, guys. There you go. Yeah, I didn't fill these up with drones, did I? Not that we have to, but I mean, they can go out and get some stuff too. So 50, 50. Okay, good, 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 good. Oh, actually, it self-fills itself. Okay, I thought we'd have to run a conveyor belt into it or something, but no, it actually takes out of it. So there you go. You don't even have to do that. Okay, and then let's put you guys in here now. So get one of each of these guys put in here. Oh, and they're already going out and getting it. Look at that. They're flying out there. Wow, okay, that was faster than I thought it would be. We're all good? All of them have it then? Oh, not this one. There you go. There you go. So they're already all jumping out into space. I wonder if they have a cool effect or anything, or... Oh, yeah, they do. Look at them. You can see them jumping. Oh, that is bloody awesome looking. Look at that. It's like friggin'... Look at that. Looks really cool. Okay, so there's your initial one. They're almost there, which is crazy. And as far as I know, I could be wrong, but they're smart. They take fuel to get there and then come back. So what they should be doing is jumping back once they've landed in and come back. So here they are coming there. They're all landing in there. And as far as I know, now they should be coming and all jumping back now here in a second. Here they come. So they're coming in again. They're doing their arc here to get probably the best angle. And then there you go. Boom, 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 boom. So they're coming back now. So if we look over here, we'll start seeing them coming in here. Wonder if you actually physically see them or not. Or are they coming behind me? Oh, no, there they are. There they are. They're coming in now. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that is so epic. I love this game so much. Oh, a galactic scale factorial type game. I mean, come on. This is like a dream. My only dream now, which would just like epically, you know, it would be making this a multiplayer where you start in your own systems and stuff. Okay, so obviously that went really, really well. We'll follow these guys in. And there we go. Boom. So, well, that worked really, really well. Obviously, it's going to cost you a bit of, of that fuel. And that's something I need to work on, obviously, because without it, it's going to be very annoying over time. So that'll be a fun thing. I'll let those other guys roam space, very slowly with their demand. Now, the only downside is those guys are in transit, and until you stop this, we wait for them to come here and go back, you can't really shut them down, because I guess you can't take them out of the interface, right? They'll be in space and everything. So you're going to have to wait till they basically go back without any, supply and demand, and then yank them out, and then you're good. Or give them warp fuel, and then eventually they're fine. But what I'm thinking of doing is we'll leave warp fuel to, the local spot. So basically like here, where, if I'm bringing supplies in here, or sending them out, you might as well just do the warp here fuel, and then they'll come back and forth basically, and because they take enough for their jumps, and then you don't have to worry about it, right? So either way, that is epic. That was amazing. So what I'm going to be doing here then is basically I'm going to just be pulling these out. I'm going to be taking them on the conveyor, and I'm going to be using them up. So most of these are just, okay, you use one component and you're done, right? So like, okay, I'm going to pull out, copper. I'm going to make it into copper plates. Done. I'm going to take, the silicon and turn it into its refined silicon, but then titanium, same with titanium. Iron, though, iron's actually probably the trickier of all of them, right? Because iron has two outputs, like they have the rings and then the other one. So I'll do a smaller scale furnace setup basically for those, and then I'll do another one for, of course, the iron plates. But most of this is just going to be output processing, and I'm just going to do a lot of large processing here where it's going to process all those materials. And basically that's the idea anyway. So and then I'll slow it down or stop it or remove the demand or something later on, so I can recover those 40 ships that are slowly moving here. So either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.